we crown a new Cage Warriors Academy Ireland Bantamweight champion. And we also host a Cage Warriors Academy semi-final. Your judges, K-side are Mr. Gareth Lyons, Mr. Dino Wade, and Mr. Paul Brown. Your referees in charge of tonight's action is Mr. Aidan Marin and Mr. Peter Lavery. So ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set, the bright lights are on. Belfast, make some noise! Your first fight of the evening is 3 rounds in the Cage Warriors Academy Ireland Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 135 pounds. Making his MMA debut, fighting out of Team Ryano, presenting Quinn! And his opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 135 pounds, with a fight record of 1 win and no defeats. Fighting out of SBG Dublin 24, presenting Mikey Byrne! Welcome along to Cage Warriors Academy Ireland. This is Noel O'Keefe calling the action alongside Stephen Lowry. Our first bout of the evening sees Taylor Quinn out of Team Ryano in the blue corner, taking on SBG Dublin 24's Mikey Byrne. Your referee is Mr. Aidan Marin, and we are already underway.
2 big guys here, Noel. Bantamweight, fairly tall.
Just feeling one another out here, just looking at the range. You can see that Byrne is just sitting in the, I was about to say southpaw, just finding his range. We close the distance and gets Quinn up against the cage with the underhooks here. And Quinn talked to us there. You know, his first fight, he's going to have obviously nerves coming into this, so a bit of a feeling out process for the debutant.
Yeah, it's gonna take him a minute or so to cool down. You can see he's still tentative. He's still walking out, Mickey, at the minute, just getting his range down.
Good striking by Mikey Byrne, of course, fighting out of SBG Dublin 24, so in the corner, Irish MMA, his legend and Paddy Hoolan, so a good corner there and good takedown.
You can see the last 2 times they clinched, Noel, Mickey was able to hit double underhooks against the cage, which is enabling to control Taylor up against the cage.
Good work by Byrne. He just needs to keep that right hand up a little. Sometimes he's admiring his work just as he throws it. It could be susceptible to a counter left. Good body kick there though by Byrne. And replied. Quinn tries to spin, but good timing and a nice right hook there as well coming in.
The mortar that puts all these techniques together, Noel, Taylor really needs to be. He needs to get that down, you know. His strike, and he's starting to get strikes off. He's killing a couple of the takedown attempts, but in between he's getting caught. Yet again, he got caught with.
Mikey Byrne won his debut, was back in October 2017. That was via armbar against a very dangerous Norris Bartowska, so a good win. But although it was just one fight, he's tasted the canvas under his feet before. But big opportunity here for both fighters fighting on such a high profile card, and a nice
big left hand over the top by Mikey Byrne.
Byrne is really finding his range a lot quicker here, Stephen.
Yeah, he
just a little low
shot.
Aidan Marin just calls time. Just leaping in there, Quinn, and just catches the SBG Dublin 24 man. Unintentional, of course, but Aidan Marin will give the fighter a little bit of time. He has 5 minutes. Aidan is one of them referees that doesn't really push the fighters back into action. He wants to make sure they're okay, and he will just tell Quinn here just to watch his tools and watch where he's throwing and pick his targets.
Mickey seems to be back ready to go. He's just taking a bit of advice from Paddy there. Take a breath, reset.
That's something as well, actually. He shouldn't really be in that red corner. He's just walking around.
I think the referee just
giving plenty of time. He's giving the thumbs up. We're ready to go again. And that might help Quinn that he's settled. He's in the cage. He's got a couple of minutes just to get his bearings again, because Byrne was really starting to pick him off with his shots. Nice left hook for days again by Mikey Byrne.
Every time Mickey does this now, he hits the jab. He's out to walking on the inside. I think Taylor's trying to play that long game. He's trying to catch that head kick. And Mickey's just cutting it short and getting on the inside constantly. And he seems to be landing. He has to be careful now on the inside. He's getting caught with too many shots. Yet again.
Just as you said it, he went with the lead jab and followed up with that left hook. Just that was your 10-second clapper just went. So a good opening round by Byrne. Good finish here though. Just missing with the head kick there, but an excellent opening first round for Mikey Byrne. He will be happy with that. He found his range a lot quicker in the fight and landed, as you said, Stephen, he landed that lead with the jab and follow up with a nice left hook. He landed on it a couple of occasions.
He seems to be a lot more settled. I think the debut underneath him, you know, it stood from. You can see he's listening to Paddy there. He's taking it all in. Taylor's a bit more, you know, filling the lungs a bit more. He's although taking direction, I think he's a bit more tired. That round took a bit more out of him.
Could be the adrenaline dump, the nervousness coming into your debut, of course, is going to come into play. So we might see him more settled. He had some success. He was throwing some good combinations. At one stage, he just needs to be careful. He was sort of swatting the jab rather than throwing it. But again, you put that down to debutant nerves. And your referee, Mr. Aidan Marin, is just clearing out the corners before we get underway in the second round. So Mickey Byrne's advice, I'm sure, from Paddy Hewlin will be more of the same. Interesting to see what the Team Ryano team. You can see who's in the corner. Keep
Dermot O'Bukala and Keith the Butcher McCabe.
Again, very experienced corner as well for Taylor Quinn. You can almost see Byrne is more sitting down in his shots as well, looking to change the level and show that threat. And he's in on a double here. He's got the hands clasped up against the cage. Good strength though by Quinn to fight off that takedown.
He's waiting more, Taylor. He needs to be a bit more aggressive. He's thrown that high kick 3 or 4 times, but he needs to set it up. He needs to throw the shot before throwing the head kick.
Trying to step in with a 1-2 combination, but Byrne manages to turn him and get him up against the cage. But a good wide base up against the cage. Nice knee on the inside. A good turn there by Taylor Quinn, and he's in looking for a single himself now.
He needs to lock these hands. Once he locks these hands, yet again, Byrne. Beautiful technique. Oh, and he gives up the back. Went for the whizzer. Taylor Quinn went for the whizzer. Mickey Byrne's ended up mount.
Byrne and mount. This is a dangerous position. He's turning and out the back door by Taylor Quinn.
Beautiful scramble.
You can really see Quinn has increased the intensity here in the second round, right in front of us now.
He really needs to come lower with that right hand. He needs to sit. Look, he's giving up that back too easy now. Far too easy giving up a back.
And Byrne gets one hook in. Maybe look to climb the back here. Possibly looking for the body triangle here as well, the way he's putting his position here right in front of us. And Quinn just trying to pepper shots. He's going to try and explode and turn into Byrne here.
I love this now. These are 2 young guys early in the career, and the composure. It's a pretty mature approach to the fight. They're not rushing. They're taking their time. You can see the technique. Like this is high level technique for amateurs. Big heavy on the underhook. Taylor Quinn trying to kill the underhook, walking it back in. You know, it is high level grappling and trying to get the underhook in against the cage for 2 guys early on in their career.
Quinn done very well to get out of that position. It almost looked at one stage that Byrne was going to climb his back, and done very well. Nice knee on the inside as well. Some good clinch work. He went for that trip again, and Byrne does well to stay in and smother him. Just a battle of position here again, and as you said, the high level, a debutant against a 1-0, and it really showcases amateur MMA here in Ireland is such a high level.
Well, this could be the start now. The cage warriors that people remember back from a couple of years ago, the likes of Paul Redmond, Conor McGregor, Chris Fields, Carl Pendred. These guys are coming through now. These would be the ones 3 or 4 years down the line that were going to the New Year's Eve show in Dublin to watch compete for a world title. So
the golden era of Irish mixed martial arts,
the good old days. See Mickey Byrne it's taking his time. He hasn't got a full guard closed. He's closed his guard now, but he's just taking his time, taking a bit of instruction from Paddy in the corner.
Good way to end the round here by Quinn, and Byrne just kicks him off and stays on his back, and Quinn trying to land heavy rain right on the bell, but a good way to end the round for Taylor Quinn, ending it on top. And again, you could see the intensity, and I do think that the nerves were gone from the first round, and he showcased a lot more composure in it. Was in a tough position right in front of us here in commentary, but managed to get that turn. So a very close second round here at Cage Warriors Academy Ireland. There you have it. Some of the advice I'm sure that will be given to the corners is what Stephen was just saying there. So Taylor Taylor Quinn here coming into the third round. The confidence of getting it to the mat and landing and finishing the round, I should say, at the second round. So can he carry that momentum into the third round here? And you can see the way Byrne, he just sort of leans back waiting so he can throw his counters as Quinn is trying to unload. And there's that left hook he had such success with, and mixing it up with a nice uppercut as well. And now it's Byrne.
This is the story of the fight. The jab to kill the distance, hit the double underhook, and then go for the takedown. Taylor needs to be doing something different. He's had the same answer every time. He wasn't moving the head off the centre line. He was getting given away both underhooks. And he's back to the game of throwing head kicks. This is what's causing him to get tired. Oh, he caught a beautiful left leg into the chin.
But again, it's something Quinn has done and is notable. When he's got into bad positions, he's got out of them brilliantly as well. So obviously it's something you don't want to get into the bad position, but it shows a good composed fighter.
Beautiful low takedown. Beautiful takedown.
Let's see, can he pick the pace up and really put it on Byrne here?
He really is giving away that position. It's such an important position up against the cage where he's giving away that underhook too easy.
Just a battle of position here again, and Byrne will be happy to ride it out here and look for the opportunity. He's try that trip a few times or throw it through a few times, but well countered. And you can see again that Quinn is looking for that trip, and he's got to be careful because he's going to present the back, and that's a present that Byrne will want to take. And he takes it.
You see Taylor take big breaths there now. It's like I've been saying since the start of round two. These head kicks are not setting up your attacks and just throwing it cold. These tax the body, they burn the cardiovascular system down. Where you can see Mickey was more pinpoint with his technique. He was jabbing, close the distance, takedown, and you can see that in him now. The third round, he actually looks like a first round fighter. He's taking his time. There's no panic after setting in. Taylor's probably feeling this now. The third round, he's probably 2 rounds down at this stage. If the second round it wasn't a 1-all, he is feeling the pressure now.
Good punishing work there by Byrne as well. Just as Quinn was trying to get back to his feet, he landed a few shots working the uppercuts, but again, it's the distant management I'm very impressed with Byrne. Just as Quinn is coming forward, Byrne is just out of reach, that it's allowing him to come back with the counters. He's been doing that very well, and that's something else he's been doing very well, is when Quinn does get in too close, he turns him and puts him up against the cage, forcing Quinn to carry his mass.
20 seconds left. Taylor Quinn really needs to do something here to finish this fight. I don't think if it goes to the judge's decision, he's going to get the nod. I think Mikey Byrne will take it if we go to the judge's decision here.
We got 10 seconds and it's kitchen sink time for Taylor Quinn. And Taylor again looks for that, but Byrne counters it brilliantly, and that's time just as he landed in the knee and belly position. Excellent fight, but an excellent learning curve, I think, for both fighters as well. But we go to your judges' scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both fighters. After 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this 30-27. For your winner, by unanimous decision, fighting out